There you were, minding your own business, happy as a bug in a rug, not a care in the world, when all of a sudden you found out, oh, I'm sorry, pool sharks are afoot. They're coming for you. But what if you could be one of them? What if you could wield the power of deceiving people at the bars and on the street? What if you knew clever tricks that could be the most interesting person in the room? Well, guess what? That's exactly what we're going to learn today. Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Brian Brushwood. Today is day 158 of Office Hours. Office Hours, of course, is the five-nation check-in across all the Brian Brushwood-related properties, from Modern Rogue to Scam School, LinkedIn, God help us, X, and, of course, the hardest of the hardcores, the elite ones, the Diamond Club over at twitch.tv/nightattack. These fine folks, these are the elites. They're the ones who show up and are the hardest core and my bestest of friends. And today, we go on to episode 57 of Scam School. Scam School, of course, back in the day was the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. So we celebrate it with the only show dedicated to the only show dedicated to, or whatever, you get it. We're doing Scam School School. So we're going to watch this episode, and you're going to ask questions, and I'm going to reveal grand truths afterward. Here we go. This week, we teach you how to make an impossible shot at the pool table. This episode of Scam School brought to you by those twisted savants at Squarespace. Welcome to the school where we don't really know the school colors because the bars are too damn dark. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and after 50-plus episodes, we finally address the most important item at any bar, the pool table, by teaching you how to score a drink with the impossible shot. Oh, what's going on, guys? I'm Brian. What's your name?
I'm Matt.
Matt, and you are? Tyler.
What's
and
up, Alex?
Alex, good to meet you guys. I didn't mean to interrupt anything here, but I'm not very good at pool. I just thought I'd share that with you guys.
Right, we're not that good. We're just
I'm trying to get
right
good at pool, but
to play for fun sometimes.
No, that's fine. But I mean, there is one kick-ass trick shot I've learned so far. I'm trying to get good at pool because I figure, you know, if you're going to be doing scams at the bar, you should know something about pool. And I've learned one pretty good trick shot. You guys want to see it?
Yeah, see it.
I tell you what, we'll grab these guys. One of these. One of these. One of these. And you know what? You get the 8-ball. There we go. All right, now this is a very good trick. So you've seen the setup. Now before I do this, I mean, you're welcome to try if you guys want to give it a go. I don't know.
Give it a shot?
All right, go for it.
I can shoot it better than you.
Yeah? Yeah. You spiky here, jack off. You gonna try to jump it right over? Yeah, no touching the 8-ball at all. Just hop. That's
almost.
That was something. That was something. That was not bad. We got any other takers? You want to make it happen?
I'll try it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Well, I'm gonna hit it over the whole thing.
I'm just saying you can't hit. No hitting the bumpers. It's not a bank shot trick.
Oh, not even close. Damn, not even close.
Today's opposite day. That's I like the double bunk action going in though. That was not bad.
Let me see if you can do it then.
Yeah, let's see if you can do it. How do you do this one? I'll give you a hint. It doesn't involve skill. But first we have to thank those wizards over at Squarespace.
You guys have heard me talk about Squarespace before. They're the insidious wizards who have created the easiest way possible.
Whoa. I guess we had heard them talk about Squarespace at this point. I think that that these stand-ups are recorded at the Nomad Bar in Austin. I think that the trick was in San Francisco, Yeah, look at that. They made me a website. I was very excited. This is a good-looking website. Kind of want to go back and make it again. Maybe that'll be the new website as the old website. At any rate, Squarespace. Whatever happened to those guys? Nobody remembers them. Now Vibe Coding does everything.
Happens in real time.
Wow. I guess it was a long ad. They had to explain the idea of a WYSIWYG website. I bet I used the word WYSIWYG in this ad.
Lifetime of your subscription. They even have a free
Long ad. How long was this ad? It was a long time.
right now. So here's how to pull off the impossible shot. It's a good trick, but I'm not going to do it for free, all right? I'm going to put it to you guys if you're up for it. But I'm going to claim I can sink all three of these just by striking the cue ball without anything touching the 8. I'm going to hit the cue ball, nothing's going to touch the 8, and all three of these guys are going to go in. If I pull it off, would that be worth a drink to you guys?
Yeah. But you can't touch the 8.
No, you're not going to touch 8. No. All right, here we go.
Yeah, let's
You
see it.
ready?
Yeah, let's see it.
Sit tight. There we go.
He said he was buying. He was buying.
That's right. I'll take one from each of you bastards. All right, so here's the whole setup on this thing. Obviously, it relies on the sneaky phrasing. I try to make it clear that I'm going to hit the cue ball and all those balls are going to go in. I imply that it's the cue ball that hits those without ever saying so. But I am very clear that nothing's going to touch the 8, right? Now, obviously, you could have asked if you were, Mr. Wizard, you'd say, well, are you going to use any other objects? And then you can get into a word game. But I find most people are just like, okay, I'm curious. And if they really pull it off, then it's worth a beer to find out, right? Speaking of which, you guys, it's Guinness.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, good. Well, Sebby, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. Excellent. About the only way to screw up this gag is in the wording. Make sure that you're clear about what it is you're going to do and what the rules involve. Now, don't forget, share your stories of success and failure with us at the boards at revision3.com/scam school. If you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. If you want to follow me on tour all over the United States, go ahead and follow my Twitter at twitter.com/schwood and join us next week when we'll actually be building a home version of a particle accelerator using tinfoil, macaroni, and glitter. Until then, I'm going to rack up that bar tab.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. So this is an interesting one. You can kind of see that this is Scam School at a early adolescent phase. It's got enough momentum that it's hit a groove, but it's still holding on to that conceit of like, no, guys, seriously, this works for winning stuff at the bar. So around 2009. Yeah, and as a result, you can see that Brian's still leaning into the transactional aspect of it, but it's coming at the expense of everyone having a good time. Also, I am really curious how we missed... quick note. I thought this was pretty good. I like the perspective stuff on there. And then I am curious why there was never a clearly stated challenge. I guess we just missed it, or it could be that the footage was missing. Oftentimes, if you ever see one of these shots where it's like stuff is just weird and off, almost always it's because the footage wasn't there and you had to figure out a way to wedge something in. Oh, did I mention watching it on YouTube? Wait, what did I say there?
What it is you're going to do and what the rules involve. Now, don't forget, share your stories of success and failure with us at the boards at revision3.com/scam school.
Oh, you're talking about the in the credits. You're talking about this part right here, the dig reel. Right here, yeah. on YouTube and TiVo. Yeah. So I think the dig reel maybe already had. I should see when the official channel was opened. Let's see. Switch to. When was this black void or this white void? Let's go to analytics. Go to all time. Why are you so slow? What up with you? Lifetime. Should have the opening. September 3rd, 2009. So Scam School did not have its own YouTube channel. Whereas, oh, you know what I bet? Here we go. New chat. I bet that Revision 3 had its own YouTube channel. What date was the Revision 3 YouTube channel created? I wonder if that is enough well, no, it knew what Revision 3 is. That's interesting. No. I want the actual time. I want the actual at Revision 3's birthday on YouTube. When was that channel made? I know the at Scam School channel was on September 3rd, 2009. But what about at Revision 3? There we go. Oh, why did I type all that? Well, I guess I typed it because otherwise... Yeah, there is no C in Schwood. That was... that was... Ultimately, it's like I kept trying to say, oh, it's Schwood. It's the last 6 letters of my name. BRUSHWOOD. Oh, yeah. And then everyone would put the C in there. So the much more catchy is there is no C in Schwood. And then that way, when somebody would drift into it, because if I told people what it is, everybody could keep getting it wrong and it would sneak in involuntarily. But if I told them what it is not, then they would only screw up once. What happened to Test Tube? When did that site cease? Banterat, an important thing to remember is very few things ever really cease. They do change names. That's why I really bristle when people are like, this channel's dead, or they, or he. It's like, they're not people who exist and then go away. Test Tube was a brand reimagining. So Revision 3 was the collection of things that are launched. And then at some point, what you want is a more precise set of labels for what the thing is and what you're doing. And what you notice is the collection of materials that you have is too diverse. And so you group them into a cluster. It's like, oh, these are all themed in this flavor, this direction, Test Tube. And then Seeker was a different one. And so they launched the brands that are still opened by the same company or whatever. And those verticals go a certain way. And then at some point, the distinction gets oh wow, why is Revision 3 installed? What? Why is Revision 3 misspelled? Are you screwing this up? There we go. But at any rate, at some point, I think I don't know, around the time that Scam School stopped being an official, whatever company owned that IP by then, I don't know if it was still Test Tube at that point. I don't know. But anyway, companies got bought and sold. And last time I checked, Revision 3 got sold to Discovery, and it became Discovery Digital, at which point I stopped caring. That was as good a name as there was ever going to be. After that, it went through, I think it was Group 9 Media at some point. We're about to get into the whole arc of Vessel or whatever, but we'll find out. I guess that's the real answer to your question, Banterat. What happened to Test Tube? When did it cease? Oh, that's right. Yeah, the text descriptions of tricks, I think a lot of those went back to me and then eventually my team. I know that I'm still copying and pasting all that stuff from the DCTVpedia. If you go to DCTVpedia, you'll see there's a page that is lovingly crafted by fans, including, if I was to guess, a lot of Brant Hughes in here. We got all of these. And then you'll see that the descriptions are very robust. Even on this one, this is a fairly short one, but this is all stuff that that I think works. Oh, right on. Jonathan Hazlitt says, "Hey Brian, thanks for helping me get through some anxiety BS of my life with your morning strings." Why, thank you, sir. And because money happened,
Oh, damn. You know what that means? Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait.
oh,
Whoa.
whoa, man. Okay, there we go.
Oh, damn. Jonathan Hazlitt made money happen. You know what that means? Yeah, no, I already said that. I just set it up. It means the voices are back, yo.
I swear, we do this bit every time.
Yeah, that's the point, dummy.
Yes, that is the point, dummy.
Oh, there you go. That's the point, dummy.
There we go. Hey, thank you very much, Jonathan Hazlitt. I'm really glad to hear that. I appreciate it. G. James B says, watching on Modern Road, chatting on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing it, but it says here on the restream, an error occurred. Please try again later. Yeah. At any rate, back to this particular production. Close the loop on all of that. There we go. So back to this. There we go. In this case, we're still all about the setting up the gotchas. And yeah, this guy, every so often you get somebody who can't resist the call to actually try to solve the puzzle. And I remember that was something I had to explain to Andrew Heaton when he started coming on Great Night, back when it was Night Attack. I had to explain, look, the only way to lose the game is to try to win the game. The game is there as an excuse to compete, but the show suffers when people try to win the game. And every so often, nowadays, I'm a little bit more astute at recognizing when somebody is trying to win the game. But but yeah, it was frustrating. Let me get the comments from you guys. Money paid to hear the voices inside Brian's head. Yeah, that tracks. That's accurate. So in this case, we got a good medley of things coming. If I had notes for myself back then, I would say this is a bit more adversarial than it needs to be. But then again, when a lot of these are unproven, untried, so it's hard for me to know with confidence what it's going to be like. What a long 2 minutes. This also might be why it's such a fatty edit. Because a minute and 15 seconds of it is a Squarespace ad, and like 20% of all of this is an ad. So the more you lengthen it, the less of a naked ad it's going to be. Because Squarespace was a new sponsor at the time, so I would imagine that the mandate was to make that happen. Oh, by the way, shouts out to old school cigarette ads. Remember when these were around everywhere? Remember when you could smoke in bars? Crazy. Crazy. Let's see, what else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, Jordan J-Dirt is crushing it on these edits and all this. Oh, yeah, we had the whole gang out there. But you could tell when Jordan starts putting some love into these episodes, they get really, really polished. And I think that's a big part of why this arc is where Scam School really started to sing. Let's see. People don't remember. They all died off. I don't know what you're referring to, Vincent, but I'm curious. I would like to subscribe to your newsletter. By the way, let me give a quick shouts out to all the hardcores, all the real ones. Hello to Banterat, Cliffhorn, Hi Koribi, 18581, Flying Car 100, Matt York, Earth 56, Flochinachi, G James B, Lord Lazy Gamer, and Vincent Veldkamp. I think that's most of you guys. Cliffhorn. Rad. And Phil Jester Magic. Thank you so much for the kind words. I run a pub in the UK. It's nearly 3 p.m. Staff just arrived. My question is, at beer o'clock? I mean, if you run a pub in the UK, it seems like testing your product would be an important part. Oh, the cigarette ads just died away. Okay. Yeah, they all got lung cancer and ended up dying. Shouldn't laugh about lung cancer. Wait, unless it's for the people who are purveyors of lung cancer. Complicated moral dilemma, methinks. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what this is. A typo. Sure. Okay. Search online. And am I going to have to search for freaking... I guess it doesn't have access to YouTube. Revision 3. Oh my God. What is going on? Why is it called RIV? Oh, look at this, guys. There is a... Look at this. Somebody was making a thing. Someone running a scam, he asked? That's crazy.
So now that Revision 3 and Discovery are part of the same family, I thought I'd give them a little welcome.
Oh man! All right. I guess the joke is that Grant was looked enough like Psy. Wow, this is of the moment. Wild. How about that? R.I.P. Grant. I got to meet him at one of the parties out there. Oh my God, so many familiar faces. Yeah, okay. Copyright violation. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Hey, 604157, good to see you. Do they really have vape machines in the bars? What do you say, Hawk Worley? Yeah, so somebody made RIVISO. This seems like a half-baked attempt to run a scam. Oh, and there's Kelly Lewis from Geek Brief right here. Yeah. Boy, that... there ought to be books on books written on all this stuff. So I guess there wasn't a Revision 3 channel? Yeah. I don't know. The website obviously no longer exists. Yeah. Any more history or background to the website? Plenty. Yeah, man. Lots of stories there. It's crazy. Yeah, dude. Grant was a real one. What in the world would this guy know about scams? All right, well, let's play our favorite game. If you're unfamiliar, and we only have 14 minutes, and I got a call. Sorry, guys. It almost certainly is a squat, imposter, abandoned handle situation. So I guess there wasn't one. What about the dig? Maybe the dig reel had a YouTube channel. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for right now, what we want to know is how many views do you guys think this episode got? How many views did Be a Pool Shark get? It was released 16 years ago. That's the question. Place your bets. Adam T. Peterson says 140,000. Wago says 8,000. That is quite a spread. Banterat says 57,000 for episode 57. 1.3 million, Hawk Worley says. He says the over, 9,000. Magic 51 says, I even tried on the old Scam School episodes to see if Revision 3 still exists, and the website doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. 90,000, 10,000, 3.75 thousand. Interesting. Flochinachi Nachi is saying it's an all-time low. And a 13,000. Here we go. The real answer is 12,000. That's a nice little medium. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so now we got to answer all of the original questions from a billion years ago. Underrated channel. This show was way ahead of its time. Heck yeah. And now, turns out, still great in Toy Toy 6. Join us for one of the live rewatches every morning. Boo-boo. Haha, cool. I'm gonna try it. Did you try it? Yeah. How did it go? We like to check in every 8 years on this stuff. LMFAO, glad you dug it. Oh, by the way, let me give you guys the URL so you guys can play along. There's only a few. Does this work with the crappy plastic racks? Yep. There's less than 100 likes. Let's fix that. No, you can't, because I is not spelled I. Oh, okay. WTF, Scam School usually gets a gajillion likes. We're doing our rewatch, and it's an interesting mix of hits and misses. This one's on the low end, but the one just a couple days ago was 1.3 million. LOL. BB. Hey man, good job. I was just kidding. You obviously don't have a sense of humor. Haha. Good job on this comment. I have a sense of humor, but in my opinion, I think, nope, I don't know what that is. In the beginning of a sentence, it should be a capital O. Okay, none of these are real. Very few. Turns out, very easy day to respond to comments. That's amazing. Oh, that's great. Long Pizza 5403 says, I listened to the Rainmaker Greatest Con episode last night. It was so good. Yeah, that was a good one. The one that we're doing now, I'm really excited about as well. Oh, goodness. There we go. YouTube putting old comments all over the shop rather than as replies. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, well, Man, guys, I wish I had more for you this time. Let's check the agenda. Oh, that's right. I have to make buttons for You Get Nothing. And, oh, I forgot to... There has to be a guns away moment for the spells. So, okay, I had a couple of interesting ideas. I don't want to spoil them, but I was working on some scripting events for the intro segment to the live streams to take us in. I think it'll be cool. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Yeah. And then also we need to make the You Did It GIF a button. So those are the two things. I'll do them tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be Saturday and I'll have time to do all these things. But in the meantime, man, that's it for today. Has anyone sent you money due to Rainmaker? No, not yet. I would love that though. What's funny is that'll be a thing that I'll have forgotten.
That's a great idea. Yeah!
That'll be the kind of thing that I'll have forgotten that we did. And then years from now, money will show up saying Rainmaker and I'll be all like, what the heck even is this? But all right, gang, do me a favor, go out and kick today in the face, and I will see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, we are doing... Oh, wait. Let's get the intel. Let's see.
Come on, almost there. Wait, if I reroute the sync...
Don't do it! Bad idea!
I want to go to the list. Give me the list. Am I being rate limited? GIF. No, I refuse. It's a graphics interchange file. GIF. GIF. Even the creator's wrong. You want to remove as many traces of Easter as possible. Isn't Easter on Sunday? Oh, look at this. The site's not loading. All right, well, it'll be a mystery. We'll find out. We will find out what it is tomorrow. Bye, gang. You guys are the best.